And welcome back. The Bruyere cabin sits at Riverside Park in Sioux City. It's known as the first structure in this community.
KTIV's Clayton Anderson takes us inside the cabin in this episode of Hometown History.
The log cabin has a long history with Sioux City and predates almost everything that has happened in the city. If you stop by the cabin, you will notice these French logs that make the French log cabin architecture. Those are actually the original that were brought here and then retransformed to create the log cabin we see today on Riverside Park.
They built this cabin in 3 days without any nails. And since Bruyere was French, he built the French style log cabin that's flat on both sides.
During the process of restoration, they found these flat logs in great condition under a surface that had been put on top. Originally, when constructed, the logs were held together in a unique way.
In between the logs, they had less soil and twigs and grass, kept it very warm in the winter and very cool in the summer. It is the oldest building in Sioux City and maybe even the most valuable.
Theophile Bruyere was a trader and first white settler of Sioux City. He became friends with Chief War Eagle, who helped shape what Sioux City was in the early days. Now this cabin is celebrating its 175th year in existence. The Girls of 68 is a women's group that preserves the cabin and also looks to spread and promote history in Sioux City. They also help out often with fourth graders working on their Sioux City history projects.
I think if we can get kids out where they can see and touch things when they're 10 years old and get them interested in history in their hometown. That's part of why the projects for the museum came into being. I mean, that's 33 years old.
Once again, this cabin is celebrating its 175th anniversary. Bruyere, the man who lived in this cabin, worked on the Missouri River where he learned the Dakota language of the Sioux tribe. He was then able to communicate with Chief War Eagle, as he was married to War Eagle's 2 daughters and fathered 13 children. That'll do it for this episode of Hometown History as we explored Bruyere's cabin. Join us next time to see where we head next. In Sioux City, Clayton Anderson, KTIV News 4.
The Girls of 68 say their membership dipped during COVID, but they have rallied back and they now have more than 50 members, and they always are looking for more help.